Okay, hi everyone, welcome back. Today we're going to look at proportions. If you've completed the previous fraction videos from grade 8 and solving linear equations video, today's lesson will be a lot easier on you. So definition, let a over b and c over d be fractions. If the fractions are equal, then we say a over b and c over d are proportional. And so how to check if two ratios are proportional? Well, there's two methods. First one is common denominator. So 3 over 6 compared to 1 over 2. We make common denominator of 6, so times 3 over 3. So 3 over 6 is the same as 3 over 6. So we say 3 over 6 and 1 over 2 are proportional. Method number 2. This has to do with multiplying denominators. So if the fractions are equal, we can go times b to both sides. B's cancel out, and so a is cb over d. And then we can go times d to both sides, which gives dA equals bc, like that. And so if they're equal, then they must be equal in this way, by multiplying the denominators. And so let's do a quick check here. 3 over 6, 1 over 2. So we go 3 times 2, right? The 2 comes up like that, 3 times 2. And then 1 times 6, the 6 comes up like that, 1 times 6. So 6 is equal to 6, so therefore these two are proportional. In general, method 2 right here is faster. And we're going to do a bunch of examples right now. So example 2, determine if the ratios are proportional. So I'm going to use check mark to mean they are proportional and X to mean they are not proportional. So 1 over 5 and 2 over 10. So we go 1 times 10 and 2 times 5. 10 and 10 are the same, therefore they are proportional. B, 5 times 6, 7 times 4, 30 and 28, not the same, therefore they are not proportional. C, 15 times 12 and 6 times 30, they both give 180, so they are proportional. D, 3 is to 4 as 12 is to 16. So what this is 3 is to 4 as and 12 to 16, like that. So we go 3 times 16, 48, 4 times 12, 48, so these are proportional. E, 1/3 over 1/2 and 8 over 12. So 1/3 over 1/2, reminder, is 1/3 times reciprocal, 2 over 1, which is 2/3. So we're comparing 2/3 and 8/12, like that. So we've got 2 times 12, 24. 3 times 8, 24, which is correct. So these two fractions are proportional. Okay, time for some practice. Determine if the ratios are proportional. Go ahead and pause the video and answer that. Okay, we're back. So 1 over 3 and 4 over 12. So 1 times 12, 12. 3 times 4, 12. So these ratios are proportional. B, 7 times 24, 168. 8 times 20, 160. They are not the same, therefore these fractions are not proportional. C, 2 times 15, 30. 5 times 6, 30. They are the same, therefore these fractions are proportional. D, 2/3 over 1/5 is the same as 2/3 times 5 over 1, which gives 10/3. So we're comparing 10/3 and 26. We go times 6 here, 60, times 3 here, 60. So they are proportional. This fraction and 20 over 6 are proportional. E, 5 over 9, 4 over 6. 9 times 4, 36. 5 times 6, 30. They are not the same, therefore these are not proportional. F, 2 and 1/3 gives 7/3, and 3 and 1/2 give 7/2. And so this comes to 7 over 3 divided by 7 over 2, which is the same as 7 over 3 times 2 over 7, which is 2/3, like that. So we're comparing 2/3 and 4/6. Times 6 up here gives 12, times 3 up here gives 12, and so they are proportional. Okay, time for some algebra. So solve for x. So we've seen this before in our solving linear equations videos. And so just a reminder, we're going times 4 to both sides. 4's cancel out. What's left is 20 over 9. So x here is 20 over 9. B, we want x on its own, so we do the opposite of divide by 3. We go times 3 on both sides. X is on its own. 8 times 3, 24 over 7. So 24 over 7 is the value of x. Okay, C, x over 6 equals 1/3. Times 6 to both sides. 6 over 3 is 2, so x equals 2 is our answer. D, x over 9 equals 3 over 27. Times 9 to both sides, and we get 27 over 27, and so the value of x is 1. Okay, I'm going to show you guys something that's very useful. If a over b is equal to c over d, then b over a is equal to d over c, which is a flip, like that. See? A over b, flip, b over a, c over d, flip, d over c, like that. And so just a quick little proof. We go times b to both sides, so a equals bc over d. Times d to both sides, we get ad equals bc. Now we're going to go divide by a on both sides, gives d equals bc over a. And then divide by c on both sides, which gives dc equals b over a, like that. And of course, we're doing a, b, c, d, non-zero. So a quick example for that is 1 over 2 equals 3 over 6. We know that. We flip them both. 2 over 1 is the same as 6 over 3, and that's still true. And so we're going to use this, what we just learned, in our algebra. So solve for x. 5 over x equals 1 over 2. And so we can flip them both. So x over 5 equals 2 over 1, right? You don't just flip one, you have to flip both of them. And so now this is easy. We go times 5 to both sides. X equals 5 times 2, 10. And so 10 is our value of x. B, 8 over x equals 2 over 3. So we flip both sides. So x over 8 equals 3 over 2. Now we go times 8 on both sides. X equals 8 times 3 over 2, which gives 12. Okay, time for some practice. Here we go. So we've got a nice collection of problems here for you to answer. So go ahead and pause the video and solve for x. Okay, we're back. So A, x over 7 is 2 over 14. Times 7 both sides, x equals 7 times 2 over 14, which gives 1. B, times 5 on both sides, so x equals 5 times 10 over 15. This reduces to 10 over 3. C, x over 3 equals 3 over 9. Times 3 to both sides, x equals 1. D, x over 10, so we go times 10 to both sides, x equals 10 times 4 over 20, which gives 2, like that. E, 6 over x equals 1 over 7. Flip both, so we get x over 6 equals 7 over 1. Times 6 to both sides, x equals 42. F, 10 over 12 equals 4 over 3. Flip both, x over 12 is 3 over 4. Times 12 on both sides, x equals 12 times 3 over 4, which gives 9. G, 3.1 over x is 5.2 over 8.5. Flip, x over 3.1. Times 3.1 to both sides, x equals 5.07. H, 2 and 1/3 divided by x, so we flip both sides. X over 7/3, 3 times 2, 6, plus 1, 7, right? So 7/3. So this is the same as going times the reciprocal, so x times 3 over 7, like that. So now we're going to go times the reciprocal of that to both sides, right? So 7 over 7 cancels, 3 over 3 cancels, like that. So we have x equals 7 over 3 times 9 over 5, and this reduces to 21 over 5, which can be written as 4 1/5. And that's it. It's that easy. See you guys in the next video.